asking, why are you building your team around this guy? Why do we see him as the mid lane year after year? And now it's having a pretty good year. Last year was pretty strong as well. Gragas support is the final lock for GiantX towards the bottom lane. Irrelevant is 3 minions away from hitting level 2 here. Locked up underneath the tower. The fear comes up as well. Jun tanks it well, and GiantX, one of them down to about 1,000. 113 won't want to use the smite on the first. I think he did have to in the end. Now they're back away. Irrelevant's been chased out by Jackies and Lot down towards the bottom side. And like,
what?
BDS was so focused on the grubs, as was I, that a lot of Jackies just jumped immediately onto Irrelevant. Used the shockwave. I think GiantX have given up the ghost on this Drake. First Drake secured for BDS, as they managed to get a small advantage in the side. Now going towards mid. Lots on his way up as well from bot. 113, the only one on the grubs right now. Paranoia coming out. 113, there's the shotgun, twisted advance. Able to dodge away from it, but already Noah's got the kill. Now Lot on the back line. Paris trying to force him away. Chain of Corruption going wide. Irrelevant knocked back into the team. The Solar Flare into the public execution down towards the bottom side of the fight. Noah's already got a kill. Up towards the top. Irrelevant is exactly that. Has died again. BDS did manage to secure a grub, but lose 2 lives for it.
Yeah, the fact that GiantX have this recall on towards Noah made the fight look way better for them than it initially looked for GiantX, because BDS
on Noah, he's in a very strong position overall. GiantX trying to get control of the bottom side of the map. Nuke is the one answering for the moment. It looks like Noah's kind of been left alone to deal with it in a 2v1. Paranoia going in again. Nuke flashes away, but Closer flashes for the chase. GiantX are going to back away a little bit. Paranoia about to come off cooldown. Closer can look for the engage. TP behind though, and Closer won't go in. BDS invests the TP. They get Irrelevant. The Rift Herald. Last 2 times he's done this on this side of the map, he's died pretty much immediately afterwards. Closer is looking. Importantly though, Closer doesn't have the ball on him. Jackies will be able to take...
BDS could potentially turn onto him. And yes, Closer, Jackies do have that combo, but I think at this stage, you got to be so careful. 4 members of BDS here. Nuke on the way, but he'd need to TP now to be relevant.
Lots TPing in first. Paranoia. Everybody's out to get you, BDS. There's the engage. The shockwave goes in as well immediately onto 113, and Closer gets the Rift Herald. The explosive cast on the backline. Lot was locked up with Chain of Corruption. Equalizer. Solar Flare flashed from the game.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they wanted to wait until Dragon was up, but it looks like they just say, hey, look, we've managed to get push on top and boss. Let's just use it. Yeah, I do think the way you play this as BDS is that counter engage. So these items come through before you really can, and I think that's where 113 is getting caught out, and then Nuke is getting caught out.
And Nuke caught out on the top side. It's going to try and dash his way away with that Drake count step. Here comes the Paranoia as well. Public execution will still be feared as Closer flashes forward for the Noia. Noah looking, well, he's on a massive flank here. Nature's Grass coming out from 113. They'll look for the engage towards the top side. Closer though with the Shroud of Darkness stops it. Equalizer goes down as well. Irrelevant looking for the damage towards the top side, but Noah's opened up onto Nuke down towards the bottom. Voracious Atacon picked up by BDS. 113 going in with the twisted advance. Paris misses the Solar Flare. 2 false lights have already gone. Make that 3 as Noah begins to open up. And BDS, you got the objective, but at what cost? 1,000 gold over. Probably where they're going to end up. Maybe 4th, 5th if we really look at it. They are the BDS of last.
Like getting people like Jackies and Lot to understand how they can use side lanes effectively. They're team fighting with no one. Yeah.
We'll say play around it. What we mean is throw around it, Rob.
Yes.
As the Drake now begun for GiantX, will be their 2nd of the game. BDS were able to delay things by taking the first 2, but GiantX 7-1 ahead are in prime position to close this one out. They're still on it right now. Nature's Grass coming out. They don't have too much damage. Paranoia now being used. The control ward in the back of the pit gives a vision. 113 the target. 113 in there. Closer gets it with the smite. 113's smite was just too early. Irrelevant dies trying to keep GiantX at bay. And it's a gift for GiantX wrapped up by 113 and BDS.
And that might just be a wrap now. GiantX get to push in towards mid. They're going to take that mid lane tower. Resets coming through on top side, but I just don't get it. I mean, in these sort of positions, again, like, you're never getting value onto the target.
Yeah, it might not even break the base, as you said, Rob. They're looking for a tier 2 on the top side right now. And they might go for it. Flash, twisted advance into the Solar Flare. Chain of Corruption. Nuke goes in as well with a public execution. They burnt everything on Jackies, and they have managed to take him down. Irrelevant here as well. The Equalizer does clip Noah, but doesn't do too much more. Jun going back in with a flash body slam, pulled out with the Fate's Call. Lot trying to defend against Irrelevant towards the side. Jun looking for a little bit more.
Some sort of health for Nuke, or 113, but here's the engage.
Paranoia coming out.
Flash.
Shockwave was used as well, but great flash, as you say. Closer now just too deep, and you can see if Closer goes too far, you put down
the TP. Maybe we can get some of the standing gold, but it's just going to be the Dragon. They will be able to walk away.
Something we haven't talked about too much this game. TP comes out from Lot. A few spears in the Baron now.
Yeah, but Noah, they waited for his flash to be back up, so everyone on GiantX very safe. 113 now trying to force his way through.
Jackies has to flash away from the public execution on the backline. Closer caught out. 113 goes over the wall. Jun will follow. Down towards the bottom side. Jackies actually jumped on by Nuke, but they just nuke him immediately. Nuke was so far away from the rest of his team, he was in a different postcode. Lot's gonna flash away from Irrelevant. Paris and Ice now trying to open up, still have that chain of corruption. No Nature's Grasp, Fate's Call comes out, Noah able to just dash around for days, and Paris is rended asunder. Noah still dances in the middle of the fight, and Irrelevant can't burn him down. 113, the last to die, he'll get to the blast cone. Won't fall yet, but Closer and Noah will chase him out as GiantX make a beeline down mid.
GiantX are just constantly on the same page, and BDS are left scrambling. The mid inhib will soon fall, and it may just actually be 113 with it. I was a little nervous as I saw Jun moving topside, but yeah, this game, it's unplayable for BDS.
They were just so separated in that fight. I'd love to see a replay. Like, it's going to keep 113 at bay, and the Baron already down to 3,000 HP. 113, no flash, no way in. GiantX will secure the big purple one. All round from BDS, and GiantX doing a good job of just collapsing on the man who was by himself. BDS now trying to defend against this Baron for 2 minutes time. The engage goes in. Paranoia out onto Closer. Equalizer towards the top side though with the Nature's Grasp already. We're going to see Jun falling for the first time this game. Nuke was able to escape. Lot has a GA. Noah and Jackie still very healthy. Basically, full mana on Noah as well. Jackie's down to half. No Shockwave for him though. With Nuke surviving, burning his flash. No Paranoia, no Shockwave. Drake up in 20 seconds. It would be Soul for BDS, and although Ocean Soul not always the most impactful, still pretty powerful when you're at a 10k gold deficit. Closest Paranoia about half the way before it comes back off cooldown. Irrelevant a little bit far forward. Flash, Zenith Blade with the Solar Flare. Public execution onto Jackies, and down goes the Orianna. Now BDS, a two-man advantage, the Ocean Drake in their eyes and the Soul.
I cannot believe that BDS are managing to find these moments to come back, and it's so consistently around these flashes. A lot of what you want to be doing is putting Jackies in the side lane, which you're like not really used to do on an Ori. Oh my god, what's
in? He's a mile away, but the Solar Flare is going to land. Jackie's stunned up. Nuke trying to get in with the public execution as well, but he's not in range. The Equalizer not really hitting anyone, but Closer's on the back line. He's already dead. 113 is Survivor, an absolute angel. Nuke is here in time. Jackies is executed, and now it's all on Noah and Jun to really open up. Lot's going to go into the GA. Jun pulled back with a face call. Paris locking himself onto Noah, but Noah's dancing and dipping and weaving his way around the fight. Noah down. Ice takes him. And the engage from 113.
Back and forth going, I can't do anything with this. But by some miracle, BDS pull it out and make it work.
His name's 113. His scoreline is 226. He's 2 times the man we expected him to be in this game, bro. Absolutely incredible. Here's Norda's Ice. Irrelevant doesn't have one either. 113 looking for that flank with the Nature's Grasp once again. Solar Flame on Jackies! Oh, the public execution going in as well, but already they've dived in. GA's going to be popped. Jackies trying to chase off Nuke towards the top side of the fight. Noah dancing around. Paris misses his end of play. In the middle, it's just a massive meat grinder, and it looks like Irrelevant is putting them on fire, but Noah continues to dance around. 113 goes back in, has the sap magic. In the end, it's GiantX that come out on top of the fight. 113 running for his life. Somehow, Lot, Closer, and Jackies survive it. 113. Will he get out alive? Closer still on the chase. His Shroud of Darkness doesn't stop the slow from the Bramble Smash. Jackies has TP, though, 30 seconds before anyone on BDS is back up. 113. The Ocean Soul actually helping out a ton here. Yeah. Closer trying to trade back in. 113 still surviving. They're just trying to distract him for as long as they can. Closer will have that dust bringer back out. 113 can't catch the wave. The wave now beginning to crash towards the Nexus Towers.
10 seconds on towards Paris though. Now 113 is able to get in position. Ultimate to just try and clear the wave. Towers. They just need the wave.
Nature's Grasp comes out, but the wave does not die with it. And GiantX, they fight back somehow. The Solar Flare will not be enough. GiantX rise victorious.